I've learned over the years to look at things that I go through as a lesson. And on today's video, I am going to share the lessons that I've learned from being a mom, from motherhood. And I want to thank you for being here, for watching my video. And if you like this stuff that I'm going to share, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also share with someone, because I always feel like the information, it's nice to pass things on and not just hold on to them yourselves, right? Or yourself. So like I said, I'm going to be sharing 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 lessons that I've learned from motherhood. I became a mom 4.5 years ago. My son is going to be 5. It's just like so wild. I mean, I'm just like, how did it go by so fast? I decided to do this video for you today because I had a really difficult day yesterday, because like on the last 2 days, well, when depending on when you've seen this video, but at this moment when I'm recording this video, the past few days, I kind of neglected myself. And neglected myself in a sense that I didn't do the things that are important to me, like physical activity, movement, exercise and stuff like that. And I became super resentful yesterday, and it was just not good. And then I just sat down and I reflected on the lessons that I've learned. So this is why I decided to share this video with you today. So the first thing that I've learned from being a mom is it's important to have boundaries, right? It's important to be okay with getting to a point where you're okay saying no to yourself and no to other people. I mean, when my son, depending on how old your child is, when my son was young, we were very strict. I mean, even now we are still very strict with his nap time, because if we do things that interrupt his nap, then we're all screwed. So you probably can relate, because you know that interrupting their schedule is just not a good idea. So that's something that I've learned over the years, that it's really okay to say no and politely decline, to an invitation. If someone has invited you, you just say, politely decline and say, you know what, thanks for thinking of me, but I'm going to have to pass. And there are no hard feelings by saying something like that. And the other one is, to pick my battles. This is the one that I'm still working on. Pick my battles, because I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus, and I always want, not always, but I like things to go my way. And, my son has told me that, he's a very strong, like strong-headed, like, super determined child, and I love that about him. But imagine, like, the two of us are both, like really strong-willed. So there are times where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this go, and just, not that I let him get away with stuff, but I'm just, you know what, it's not worth it. And it has really, this has helped me grow so much, from just being able to say, you know what, I'm going to pick my battles and decide what's better for me. And then the other thing that I've learned is to let go at the end of the day, and tell myself that I've done all I could, right? I mean, depending, I don't know what your situation is. If you are a mom and you're home with your child, there are times where you have like all these things that you want to do. You have laundry, you have, it's a full-time job. It's hard. It's not easy. It's difficult. It's beautiful. It's like all the emotions. But, there are times where you're like, I wanted to do laundry. I did laundry. I didn't fold it. Or you want to do something and then you don't finish it. And it's okay to get to, this has been my mantra the last few weeks. I tell myself that I've done all I could do, because stressing over it is really not going to change anything. So that's the other thing that I've learned, to just let go and be okay with whatever the situation is that I'm being presented. And then the last thing that I've learned is to be kind to myself, because there was a point in time where I thought I could do everything, and I couldn't, you know. And also I had a C-section when I had my son, and there were things that I was not able to do because of, I mean, C-section is it's a major surgery. There were things that I was not able to do after I had him, and I had to, excuse me, I had to learn to be kind to myself. I mean, these are things that, you know, these apply to, you know, the way that I live my life. I mean, things are not perfect. I'm still learning as I go, because motherhood doesn't come, you know, it doesn't come with a manual. Like, nobody gives us a manual and say, this is what's going on, this is this is how you have to do things, right? Like when you buy a vacuum or whatever, like a juicer or blender or something, it comes with a manual and it kind of gives you an idea of how to work the thing. But being a mom, you're just, you know, like literally thrown into that, and you just have to figure things out as you go. So it's okay to know that some things are really beyond your control and there's nothing else you can do about it. Drop me a comment and let me know which ones of these you are going to, you know, to work on, because the more I feel like the more I improve as a mom, the more I have a better relationship with my child, right? Then I'm not resentful and I'm not, you know, angry and be like, what the heck is going on? So I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, like I said, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. And also don't forget to, you know, like once you subscribe, you'll be able to get notified when I upload videos. And I am super grateful that you're here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.